Hi, everybody. This is Silvio Canto in Dallas, Texas on Friday, December the 14th, and welcome to our video commentary. Well, there's a lot of talk about building the wall and shutting down the government. I'm sure all of you remember the encounter there in the White House between the president and Senator Schumer and Representative Pelosi. It was an interesting encounter. And I do support the building of the wall. I think the wall is important. It has a lot of reasons. It's important for a lot of reasons. Number one, it makes a statement that the United States is going to enforce its border, or that we want the United States border to be respected. I do think that it helps Mexico too. This is something that never gets reported, but I think given the difficulties in Mexico with cartels and so on, all the money going south and the drugs going north, I think the border wall would actually help Mexico quite a bit. You know, I've had a lot of Mexican friends who've told me that it's politically difficult for Mexico to publicly agree with that, but I think in private many of them have said, look, you know, we need to keep all those guns and all those dollars from coming south. Now, I do think that President Trump needs to change the strategy a little bit. What I would say to President Trump is, look, try to get whatever you can, but do not shut down the government at this point. If necessary, just do a 2-week or 4-week continuing resolution and push this into January. The reason for that is that I think it's actually going to be more difficult for the Democrats to say no to border security once they have the majority in the House. A lot of these new Democrats were elected from districts where I think voting against the wall is going to be a lot more difficult than they realized, because many of them were not elected on the basis of immigration. Most of them were elected on the basis of health care, and they're going to Washington to get something done. They want the partisanship to end and all of that. And I think a lot of these Democrats are going to be under pressure to get something done. And I wouldn't be surprised if President Trump is able to get the wall by negotiating and in essence breaking up the Democrat majority and picking up enough Democrats to actually get the money and the wall. So I would say to President Trump, don't do it over Christmas. Take this to next year. And in January, if you have to shut down the government at the end of January, go right ahead. But right now, I don't think it's a good idea to do it over Christmas. I think it's just not the best way to go in many ways. And as I said before, I think the next Congress, the next Democrat majority, is going to have a lot of difficulty saying no to border security and the wall. Well, thank you for watching. We have all of these on YouTube. We have them on my Twitter, and we have them on my blog. And if December 14th is your birthday, happy birthday. Bye-bye, everybody.